Hey everybody, welcome back to Brit's Big Plans. In this video, I am going to open up my ink flight from Ink Journal for the month of March 2025 and share with you the goodies that I have gotten. So first, I just want to say I have not opened this. I cut this thinking that was enough, and actually I still have these side pieces of tape. So I have absolutely no idea what's in here. You are getting real-time reactions from this, whereas in the last video I opened it ahead of time and then shared with you my thoughts after that. But in this video, this is real time. Also, if you want to watch that video, I'm gonna link it up here in the cards. Okay, so all right, so here it lists out, they always send this piece of paper. It lists out on this side what the inks are that you're going to be getting. And then on this side, it talks about the different accessories that you get in the box. So first, I'm so sorry, that was a terrible sound. I'm going to go to my non-ink item, which is a calligraphy pen. So it looks like we've got 0.8 millimeter, 1.4 and 1.8 millimeter. It's online, whatever, I've never heard of that company, but we've got a set of nibs here, and then it looks like it has a converter, just like you would use in a regular fountain pen. This just is one for calligraphy. So according to this information, this is an online air calligraphy fountain pen and nib set. It says, for beginners and seasoned pen enthusiasts alike, the versatile online air calligraphy fountain pen adds a distinguished accent to your handwriting. The set includes one full fountain pen with a tapered triangular shaped body and soft grip section. Select from steel nibs in 3 widths: 0.8 millimeter, 1.4 millimeter, and 1.8 millimeter. Plug and play with the included online blue ink cartridge or fill the online converter with bottled ink color of your choice. Any of the Leonardo inks will do nicely. We haven't looked at the inks yet, but these are Leonardo inks this month, excuse me. Okay, I'm gonna open this up. I'm not going to ink it up, but I am going to see what it looks like in here. So the body style is really, really interesting. It's got the triangular grip, just like a Lamy Safari might, but the whole thing is sort of that triangular shape. I don't know if you can tell there, but it's got a nice feel to it. It's light, but not too light. Sometimes the less expensive pens I find to be a little too light, but it's got a really nice feel to it. And then the entire end of the pen, there's my cartridge, the entire end of the pen comes off and swaps out. Right. And then it has a cap, so there we go. All right, as I said, I'm not going to ink this up right now because I want to go and explore the rest of what was in the box, but I'm going to set this aside. And I can't wait to play with this later. The next thing is this adorable postcard. This is a day in a stationery store postcard by Thousand Skies. It has a matte finish with illustrations on the front and the back. Look how cute this is with the little cats and dogs. That's probably hard for you to see with that glare from my light. Hold on. There we go. We've got a little cat behind the counter, cat and dog on a planner, little traveler's notebook clip and everything. This is so cute. And then the other piece of non ink items is it always comes with a vinyl sticker, and this one is adorable. So that's this month's sticker. Okay, now it's time to look at the inks. I'm gonna unwrap them really quick, get them put up, and I'm going to swatch them with you. Welcome, ink travelers. A tradition passed from father to son, Leonardo Officina, I don't speak Italian, Italiana builds on over 50 years of experience in Italian pen making, providing world-class writing instruments and ink for the modern creative soul. Fluid and gentle for all your steel and gold nibs, Leonardo's ink is full-bodied yet rich in nuance. So if you are a regular on my channel, you know that Leonardo is like my jam. So I am so excited about this, first of all. But we are going to go ahead and start. The first ink that I'm going to swatch is the Smeraldo Stone. This brilliant greenish blue has a vibrant gemstone-like hue. So I'm just reading to you off of the paper that came with it. It comes with a little description of each ink, so that's just what I read to you there. So for the swatch, this time I used my ink muddler. I got that for Christmas. I believe Dominant Industries who makes this little ink muddler, and it's really affordable. It was like $12 or $14 when I put it on my list. What a beautiful teal color this is. I believe Smeraldo might mean emerald, and I have the Memento Zero pen that they make in Smeraldo, and this is a beautiful match for that ink. Okay, the next one is Noche Moscata Brown. This luscious, burnt, reddish-brown ink has a spice of warm shading. Let's see what that's gonna look like. Ooh, that's a really interesting rust color. I like that. I'm very excited to see the shading that they are talking about in their description. So we'll see what that comes looking like. It definitely looks more red in the writing, and I don't know if that's just because the writing isn't dry yet or what, but I'm definitely seeing more of the brown at this moment in this swatch. So we will see if it stays that way. All right, the next one is Taurasi Red Wine. Taste the robust, deep wine red of this smooth flowing ink. Now I have a bottle of Leonardo Passion Red that I got with I have a Memento Zero Grande, I think. No, Mosaico in the mango color, and it came with Passion Red, which is beautiful. And I have to say that this is actually a really good description for this color. This definitely looks like a red wine. It is more purple than the passion red or red passion. I don't remember which way it goes, but this is a really beautiful, like burgundy color, like burgundy wine color. I could definitely see myself using this on a regular basis. I am not a fan of red inks. Like cherry red is not my thing, but anything that's a deeper, more nuanced red is my jam. So, all right, the next ink is going to be Deep Purple Unique. Interesting. The description here says, lay down a luxurious line with this deep purple ink. It is, in fact, a deep purple ink. This is a much cooler purple than this reddish purple right above it. But oddly enough, sitting next to a purple, I think that the red wine color up above actually looks more purple. And usually, to me, it's the opposite, where if you put it next to a true version of that color, it looks less like that. I love a good jewel tone, so this is definitely right up my alley. I think those two go very nicely together. Alrighty, the next color we have is, well, I'm gonna butcher this, so apologies to any Italian speakers out there. Turchese, Hawaii. It's spelled turcheese, and I know that's not the Italian pronunciation, so I'm gonna go with Turchese and hope that I'm correct. The description for this one: ride the waves of clear turquoise with this stunning bright blue ink. I tell you what, it looks stunning in here, so if it's anything like it looks in this bottle, oh yeah. This is a beautiful color. It reminds me a lot of, if you've ever used Aurora turquoise, that's what this looks like to me, or maybe Twisby sky blue. When this dries, I will do a comparison and I'll show you those two other things that I just talked about. Okay, let's see. Alrighty, beautiful, beautiful color. All right, the next one I have is Arancio Tarraco. Brighten your daily writing with this juicy, refreshing orange ink. And it looks orange. So let's see. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. This is almost like University of Tennessee orange. Again, if you're on my channel on a regular basis, then you know that I am a Tennessee fan. And this is just about the right color. All right, and the final color that I have is Verde Foresta. Green forest, I'm guessing. I don't speak Italian, but I feel like that's a pretty good guess. We've got Get Lost in Thought under the lovely shading of this forest green ink. It looks, oh yes, this is a gorgeous, bold green. Not blue leaning, not yellow leaning. This is green, and I love it. Okay, so I have now swatched all of my inks. I'm going to stop right here, let this dry a little bit, and then I'm going to come back and we will talk about what I'm seeing in these swatches. All right, see you in a few minutes. All right, we have let the ink dry a little bit, so now we're going to take a closer look at these swatches for the March ink flight. So there's a little bit on the Smeraldo stone. There's a little bit of sheening here where the ink was very heavy. It's not super visible here where the ink was light, but where it pooled a little bit, it is. And you can see it just a tad in the writing, which surprises me since I really don't see it at all here. Then the Moscata Brown, it's got almost like a black looking sheen to it, and it definitely looks more red where it's darker and a little more orange here. So I don't know that I would call this a true brown. This is kind of a reddish brown for sure. The Terrassi red wine ended up drying a lot more purple than I thought it was going to. It definitely went down looking like a burgundy, and now it is a true like grape colored purple. The Deep Purple Unique has some green sheen. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got a slight green sheen, especially here where it pooled, but I don't really see much of that in the writing. I know some people are particular about their sheens. So the Turchese Hawaii, there's a red sheen here on the edge of where the ink pooled. And I said that it reminded me of a couple of inks, so I'm going to show those to you. The first one is the TWSBI Sky Blue. I think it's just a little bit darker. And the TWSBI Sky Blue doesn't have the harsh red sheening that one does. And then the second one is Aurora Turquoise, which I feel like is a better match, but this one really doesn't have the red sheening nearly as much as this does. So close, but not exact, and really just a nice color there. Then for the orange color, I really don't have anything that bright. I've got quite a few orange colors, but none of it, this is almost to the point of neon orange. It's got a little bit of a gold sheen, I'm gonna call it gold. I don't know if you can see it in the video here, but along where the ink pooled, it's a little bit of gold sheen there. And then this green, it's got a little bit of red sheening where the ink pooled the most, and you can actually see that in the writing, which I like in this situation. It's really interesting looking. And the only green that I have that really fits with how green it is the Andarillium Spirula green. This is still brighter, but all the other greens that I have are shimmer or dark greens or too light of a green or olive of a green. I really don't have anything that's this color, so I'm actually really happy that this was in this month's ink flight. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me in unboxing the March 2025 ink flight. I hope you'll come back and watch the next ink flight unboxing with me. Until then, here are some Plan With Me videos to tide you guys over. Thanks for joining me. I hope you will subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.